Hello, everybody. It is Friday, May 3rd, and this is Mr. Eichler's Weekly Webcast. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody who came out today for lunch with the doctor, our final lunch of the year, and we watched the Daleks, and most of them watched the Daleks like this, and that's the way you're supposed to watch them. Good times had by all. Testing. We got 1 week down, 3 days of testing this week, all done, and I think they did okay to great. I don't look over shoulders and read along as they're working. It drives me crazy. I can't do it. But just looking at the volume of what was written and what was done, I think everybody did just fine. I am very optimistic. We've got 2 more days to go, which is Monday and Tuesday of next week, and that'll be our math sections, both A and B. If you are sensing that they're nervous, if they're anxious, and they're just, for whatever reason, their nerves and anxiety is building, 2 things you can do. A, exercise. Exercise is very good for anxiety, so get them out on their bikes and their rollerblades and their whatever things and go out and run around the neighborhood for a little while. Or B, if you look in the math tab under the review tab, there are multiple little sections for all the units of study in math. We've gone over all of them in class, but it might help to alleviate some anxiety if you go over 1 or 2 of them with them. Please don't try to go over all of them and force feed them and stuff and make them memorize everything. That's not what those are for. But just a nice review. They're going to do just fine. This I'm certain. Kickball tonight, Friday the 3rd, right here at Tritz Field. Team Steam versus Team Kind, and it starts at 5 o'clock, and also we'll be having food trucks and all kinds of fun and games out there. So please come on out and support the teachers and support the food trucks and have a great evening, and I'll see you all out there. Field day, speaking of exercise, will be next Friday. Our grade 4th will be going with 3rd and 5th from noon to 2 o'clock. If you would like to volunteer and haven't already done so, you can send an email to Irish. I'm sure she'd love the help. Homework for the rest of the school year. It's going to be a little on the thin side, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of show what you've learned time around here. We've already done our Bubba problem, and that was the big homework assignment with that. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be solving all of them. We'll do maybe 2 or 3 a day. That's usually how the time we have for them. And it will take us probably through to the end of the year to finish that. So probably no math homework. Writing, never any homework there. Science, yes. We have a test next Friday on light and sound. The flashcards went home today. This will be our last test. I know, try not to be too upset. This will be the last test of the year and for science, and that will be next Friday. Flashcards again went home, and I'm forgetting what I was going to say. Reading. We're doing our final novel study, which is Maniac McGee, and one of my absolute favorite books to teach and to do with the kids, and they might have a pinch of homework with that if they don't finish what they need to finish in class during the day. So look for a little reading homework, if nothing at all, over the next couple of weeks. And again, try not to be too sad about that. What's going on in the rest of the world? Well, as I said, in math, we're doing Stump the Class. In writing, it's showing what you know time, and we are writing a short story based on the little picture book by Chris Van Allsburg, the Polar Express author, called The Mysteries of Harris Burdick. And it's just a bunch of little story starters, and it's good fun. So we'll be writing a story in there, and none of that's going to come home, so no worries for that. In reading, novel study, Maniac McGee. Science, finishing up sound and light test next Friday. Social studies, doing the Civil War. I'm not going to do a test with that. We'll probably just have some grades on classwork. That's all I got, everybody. We'll see you tonight for the kickball game. Have a fantastic weekend.